What is good, everybody? This is your guy Manny, and this is the Talking Sports with Manny YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk Washington Commanders schedule for 2022. I'm just going to kind of give my run through of the schedule, and I'm going to react. I'm not necessarily going to say, "Oh, we're going to win this game," or "We're going to lose this game." This is not a schedule or a record prediction type video. Just a quick little video, just discussing the schedule and my reaction on what to expect. But without further ado, I'm going to run my intro, and we're going to dive right on in. All right, so here is the schedule as it stands right now. We kick off week 1 of the NFL season versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's who we're going to be playing week 1. Now, the storylines is you got Brandon Sheriff, which I didn't even realize that Brandon Sheriff was on the Jaguars, because after free agency and then him being a guard, we really don't care where he goes. He's not like Trent Williams or one of the, top free agents like that. Although he was a legend for the Commanders while he played here. We should say Redskins and Washington football player. But either way it goes, we do play the Jags. You got Trevor Lawrence coming into town. So you have that second year of Trevor Lawrence. They added some weapons. They did some good things in the draft. So they are a young team that have struggled to get wins. We should easily win this game. But like I said earlier on, this is not a record predicting video. Now we kick off week 2 versus the Lions, another struggling team. They do have a good coach. They do have a pretty good offense. They've added weapons even on the defensive side of the ball. So they're not a team that I'm going to say, oh, it's going to be easy win. Dan Campbell is a pretty good coach, and they fight hard. They take on his personality, which is a coach who wants to fight, who wants to win. So that's going to be 2 tough games, even though the schedule or the record from previous years says, oh, yeah, these are 2 easy teams. I see Pierre Garçon, my guy, say, hey, Washington should come out at 2-0 coming out, and that'll be great. That'll be great. There's no doubt about that. Week 3, on the 25th of September, we play the Eagles. This is going to be a game where Carson Wentz finally gets to play his former team, being back in the NFC East. So week 3 versus the Eagles is going to be a tough game. Every division game is always a tough game, Then we face the Dallas Cowboys on October the 2nd. Another tough game. Like, this Eagle game and this Cowboy game can go either way. But I'm kind of glad that we're getting some of these division opponents early. I would love to play the Eagles, who I think are one of the better teams in the NFC East, and Dallas earlier on, so we can see kind of where we are as a team. Are we a good team? Are we a bad team? Are we an okay team? All these things would be decided after the first 4 weeks of the season. Then a lot of you guys know I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and sadly, this game will not be in Nashville. This game would be in D.C. So who knows? I might make this trip to D.C. to watch this game. Best friend of mine, he's also a Titans fan, so this would be a good game to come and watch. This game is October the 9th versus the Titans. Early game, week 5. Titans, we all know Titans had the best record in the AFC last year, so this would be a game that I'm definitely going to be watching. If I don't fly out to D.C. for this game, or should I say Maryland, if I don't fly out to DMV for this game, then I'm going to be at a sports bar here in Nashville watching the game, surrounded by a whole bunch of Titans fans and just talking my talk. The next game we play in week 6 is versus the Chicago Bears, and it's going to be a primetime game. I'm guessing it's probably a Thursday game. I know we have a Thursday game, and we also have a Monday night game. So this will be a Thursday night game versus the Chicago Bears, another team that has a young quarterback. We should be able to come out here and try to get this win. We don't know what's going to happen, so we'll see. The next week, which is week 7, we play the Green Bay Packers. Tough opponent. Anytime you play Aaron Rodgers, it's a tough opponent. It seems like every single year we're playing Aaron Rodgers. I'm tired of seeing Aaron Rodgers. Tough game on the 23rd of October. Then on the 30th of October, week 8, we play the Indianapolis Colts. Guess what? That is Carson Wentz's ex-girlfriend right here. the Indianapolis Colts. We get to see his ex-girlfriend, and hopefully we get the win. And Carson Wentz hopefully Carson Wentz has a chip on his shoulder, because the first time seeing the Eagles again in NFC East and then seeing his ex in the Indianapolis Colts, hopefully we come out smash mouth. And this is a later game. So, man, I'll be back from church. I would have eaten lunch. I'm chilling on the couch for this game. And if the game is not on TV, I will be at some sports bar watching this game. That's box office right there. The next game, week 9, we are facing the Minnesota Vikings. This will be the first game that Kirk Cousins is now returning back to FedEx Field since the first time that he left. So this is going to be a big game. You like that? Yes, I like that. You like that. We all like that. I'm excited for this game. I think the Vikings are a good offensive team. We don't know what the defense is going to look like this year, but this is going to be a barometer of where we are. Coming out of week 8, there's a possibility that we could be 500, below 500, above 500. We don't know, but this week 9 game is going to be so important, because it's really going to change the trajectory of where we're headed the rest of the season. Week 10, we play the Eagles once again, and now we're done with the Eagles. I believe the Eagles are better than the Giants. I think the Giants might be the worst team in this division. I think it's Dallas and Washington and then the Eagles. So it'll be good to get rid of the Eagles after 10 weeks. No more Eagles. Going into week 11, we play the Houston Texans, a team that struggled to win last year. Another young quarterback coming into town, and Davis Mills. A lot of these young quarterbacks that were playing, like Justin Fields and Jared Goff and Mills, they're either not that good or they're young and inexperienced. So I'm excited to have some of these lesser tier quarterbacks that we're going to be playing, like Trevor Lawrence. No offense to him. Last year, we played some pretty good quarterbacks, and this year we get to play some pretty young and inexperienced quarterbacks. So I'm excited about that. Week 11 versus the Texans. Then week 12, we play the Falcons, another team with, you got Mariota there, and then maybe by that time they drafted Desmond Ridder. Maybe Desmond Ridder has become the quarterback by that time. So now you're facing another young, inexperienced quarterback. I'm excited for that. Week 13, we play Daniel Apple Turnover Jones. Y'all know how he does. Turns over the ball. That's who we play week 13. I'm excited for this matchup. And then we'll be officially done. Ooh, I lied. You see the schedule here where it says to be announced. It's going to be either the 17th or 18th, and it seems to be the Giants. Wow. So we're playing back-to-back versus the Giants. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a schedule like this where you play an opponent back-to-back. I cannot remember in recent memory playing an opponent back-to-back. So we play the Giants week 13. We have a bye week 14, and we come back and play the Giants once again. So it's not necessarily a bye week. I mean, it's not necessarily a back-to-back. I guess that bye week separates. But then you play okay, so I can see that. Week 16, we're going to be playing a heavy hitter, San Francisco 49ers. This is going to be a game that decides whether either team makes the playoffs kind of thing, and you need this game. San Francisco, we don't know if it's going to be Jimmy Garoppolo playing at that time, or if it's going to be Trey Lance. If it's Trey Lance, we're getting another young, inexperienced quarterback. When I'm done with this schedule, I'm going to count how many young and inexperienced quarterbacks we're going to be playing come 2022. Now, week 17, we're going to be playing, it looks like the Browns. I see the logo, and there's only one team in the league that has a logo that doesn't have a name next to it. So it's got to be the Browns. We play the Browns week 17. And I was hoping that the leak that came out will say week 8. That means, Deshaun Watson type suspension. But if Deshaun Watson plays, it's going to be a tough game. Browns going to be a team rallying for the playoffs, so that's going to be a tough game. And then to wrap it up, again, you have the Dallas Cowboys. So these last 4 games are going to be tough. The Giants, 49ers, the Browns, Dallas Cowboys. These 4 games are going to determine whether we make the playoffs or not, most likely. So I said I was going to do a count on how many inexperienced quarterbacks we're going to be able to play this year. You have Trevor Lawrence, that's 1. You have Jalen Hurts, that's 2. Dallas is good. Titans are good. Then you have the Bears. That's 3, right? Matt Ryan. You got Kirk Cousins. Jalen Hurts again. That's 4. Then you have Davis Mills. That's 5. Hopefully you have Desmond Ridder with ATL. That's 6. Daniel Jones is always a wild card. I'm gonna count Daniel Jones twice. Okay, he's inexperienced and he's not good. Then you have Trey Lance. Then that wraps it up. So you have 9 quarterbacks that are inexperienced that are either year 4 and below or year 5 and below that are kind of question marks, including Daniel Jones. I counted him twice. If you remove Daniel Jones, it's still 7 times you're going to face quarterbacks that are inexperienced, meaning that they're in year 2, year 3, and you don't really know what to expect out of these quarterbacks. So, guys, this is my schedule reveal reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, please subscribe, please share, and please be sure to comment into the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, and we can talk about it. If you respond in the comment section, I will reply to your comment. Once again, guys, this is the Talking Sports with Manny YouTube channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys on that next video. All right, y'all. Peace.